SPUFalcons.com. Here with Coach Ryan Looney after an 84-82 overtime loss to third-ranked Western Oregon. Coach, your thoughts on this game?
I was proud of our team's effort for the most part. I think when you're playing the number 3 ranked team in the country, your margin for error isn't very high. And especially second half of the game, we turned it over way too many times and gave them a chance. And credit to them, they've got an experienced veteran group who just made some winning plays down the stretch, and we did not.
Your team's ranked 19th. They were third, top of the table clash in the GNAC. The fact you're on the losing end of things, is it hard then for you to appreciate how good a college basketball game this was?
I think I'll feel like it was good when I have time to go back and watch the film. Right now it hurts. Never want to lose. Winning's a lot more fun.
They won the first meeting, also in overtime. Just a paper-thin margin between these two teams. What was the difference tonight?
Their maturity, their experience. Like I said, when it came time to make winning plays, they made them. We didn't.
You were up 14 and a half, shot 63%, and then cooled after that. What were they doing different, or what happened in the second half?
I thought that our attention to detail with execution on offense wasn't the same as what it was early in the game. We were settling for some shots that we probably weren't taking in the first half of the game. I think if we could have simulated how crisp and how hard we were running offense in the first half, in the second, might have been a little bit different story.
Well, their big man, Andy Abgey, finished with 29 points, including a banked three-pointer from the top of the key that forced the overtime. Talk about his performance tonight.
Right now, he's probably the MVP of the league, and we haven't found anyone who's capable of guarding him.
Yep. Who did you like, or what did you like about this game from your standpoint, your team?
Well, I thought in the first half we responded really well after a tough first 4 minutes of the game. I thought our execution on offense was good, and I thought once we got past that first 4 minutes, we really sat down and guarded too. And if you look at the box, we did a fantastic job rebounding. We're plus 20 on the glass in the game, but again, we turned it over way too much. I think those turnovers led to 21 points for them. And when you're playing against the third-ranked team in the country, margin for error is not the same as a normal game.
You mentioned the rebounds, and yes, you out-rebounded them. 46-26. You had 19 offensive rebounds. Your leader in boards was 11, Jill Derricks, who had a second straight double-double. Talk about him a little bit.
I think he did a good job providing a little bit of offense for us. He did a good job rebounding. I think he had a couple pretty big putbacks for us, but he needs to challenge himself to be better on the defensive end.
Where does this result put you now as we're winding to the end of the conference season?
I think it just makes it that much more important for us to do a nice job in these last 6 games that we have. I mean, we're going to take it one game at a time, but it just puts a little bit more pressure on us to try to get each one of them done.
You go on the road for 3 games now. Do you think there will be any lag effect, or will it be tough to regroup for your team after a real typical loss like this?
Well, I think that's the first thing we talked about in the locker room. We don't want one disappointing night to turn into 2, which happened to us earlier this year. We just got to regroup, hit the reset button, come back Monday and get ourselves ready to go for the next one.
Great. Thank you very much, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.